Hey guys, Colin here, and wanted to bring you this update on Shiba. Now, to be honest, guys, I was doing a video. I was in the midst of doing a video. I'm quite upset about it because I was doing a video while Shiba was up here, and I was basically telling you guys that I was taking my profits up here. And I was explaining why, right? Because my previous video, I did it about 24 hours ago. And the title of that video, you can go back and check on my channel. It says, what is the SHIB top, right? And I pulled up this chart for you guys. And I said, look at the past history performance. And at that time, we were somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 Satoshis. And I said, guys, I don't think it's done. I think that we are going to go back up to this all-time high, which was at around almost 9,000 Satoshis. And I said, this is where I think we're going to have a major rejection, because this is normally what happens in the charts. When we reach an all-time high, this is normally what happens. And I was actually telling you guys, like, in the midst of it, because I sold during this candle. And this other candle was here pumping, trying to go up again. And I was there explaining to you guys, I've taken 90% of my profits. I've left about 10% of my holdings, that I don't mind holding for a long time. But something for Shiba Inu to be where it is right now, you got to know when to take some profits, guys. Even if it's just 50% of your holdings or something. Especially those of you that got in late, like around 4,000, 5,000 Satoshis. You're still up about 50%. So I was saying, guys, you got to know when to take some profits. At least take back out your initial investment. If it goes to zero, then guess what? You really didn't lose anything because you made back your investment. So we're going to see Shiba battling, with this area for, maybe for another day or two. Who knows, so another 8 to 12 hours maybe. But the simple point is, guys, I have never seen, and I did a video like this when it came to Telcoin, when Telcoin was at 6 cents, and on the charts, guys, that was its all-time high, and it traveled. It was going up 10x. It basically went up 10x, and we can see. Let's take a look at what. Let's look at TEL USD, shall we? TEL USD. Okay, we gotta find. Okay, so what determined that? Okay, you would have to look at TEL BTC, I believe. Let's see. Right. So this was the chart that let me know TEL was going to its all-time high, because it came up to its all-time high in Bitcoin, right? It made a huge, this is from 2018, 3 years ago, 3.5, almost 4 years ago. Came right back down, and then it went on this launch, and that was it, right? It went all the way up to its all-time high. And, a lot of people just held on and thought, yeah, it's going to the moon. But this was where you take profits. Look at what happened. We literally had a retracement from the all-time high all the way back down. Let me enlarge this now, because it's based on this that I'll tell you where I think Shiba Inu can come back down, right? So as you can see right now, this is an excellent place to buy Telcoin. It's an excellent place to buy Telcoin right now, where we finally met the 50-week moving average for the first time since January 2021, and we ran away from it in April. So here we are 6 months later, finally coming down to touch base with this 50-week moving average. So you could look for a bounce here. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a bounce on TEL right here. But anyway, I don't want to distract you. The main thing is that look at what happened from the all-time high. We retraced. I'm going to measure this. I'm going to measure this for you. Let me pull out another fib, but we're going to go from here all the way to the top. We retraced all the way down to the 786, right, with that ridiculous candle, all the way to the 78, to the 0.786 on the Fibonacci. Now, if we did something like that similar for Shiba, right? What would that look like? If we did something like that with Shiba, whoa, man, I don't even want to say it. So there's two things that we can look at. One, I just measured the breakout from here. To come back down to the 786 would be at 4,000 Satoshis, okay? We would come back down to 4,000 Satoshis. That's the 786. Coming back down to the 618, which is very, very, very much in the cards. That's at 5,000 Satoshis. Coming back down to the 618, likely to have a little retrace and then go back up to retest the all-time high. I think we would fail again, to be quite honest. What you'd really want to look out for, well, there's just not enough data here for the RSI on this time frame. The coin is too young, right? So anyway, I think you at least look for a retracement to the 618, which is 5,000 Satoshis here. Then we'll probably come back up another time, try to break through the all-time high again. We are way in overbought territory, 85 on the daily. Come on, we need a cool off, guys. It doesn't matter if it was Shiba or any other coin. If we were in Bitcoin, I'd be telling you right now, we're gonna need a cool off, right? So I would be expecting a dip. I would be expecting a dip. Matter of fact, this might be this will all probably be confirmed when Bitcoin, if or when Bitcoin takes a big drop, another 15% or so down to 52,000, then even more so you would see Shiba plummet really fast and then more than likely rebound really quickly as well for some big gains. So, you know, look out for that. But this is what I was just saying, guys, about just learning to take some profits. You've made a massive run here. Learn to take some profits. This is the thing that people make all their money in crypto and lose all of their money in crypto as well because of that same thing, not wanting to take profits. So that's why I pulled out Telcoin so that you could see exactly how that panned out, right? I mean, this was just a massive move. This wasn't even like we're taking our time and inching up. Then there would be more sustained growth. This is just unsustainable. It's the same thing with this stuff. It's just not sustainable. Anytime a coin does that, you can bet your bottom dollar that it's time to take some profits, right? And let's see to where it came down. 2,000, another 400% brought us up to 8,000. Yeah, I mean that's perfect math, guys. Perfect math. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Me personally, I took the majority of my profits. I do have some Shiba that I'm holding that I will hold for a very long time. In case it does what Dogecoin did in another 4 years or so and it goes to 1 cent or 10 cents or whatever, then you know what? I will always have some Shiba Inu in my holdings, right? And that will be quite fine to make me a lot of money based on those holdings if that happens. But just watch and see. Now, is this a guarantee that it won't go above that? I can't guarantee you that. I'm just telling you that it's highly unlikely. That's all I'm saying. It's highly unlikely. And look at this. Since we broke past these candles, we haven't come back down and confirmed support, which again, this is at about the 6,000 Satoshi level. So we could come back down and have a bounce here, come back up, come back down again to the 5,000 level, have a bounce there. So we may have a couple bounces. I don't think it's going to just go away and just, come all the way back down right away. But wouldn't be unnatural to have several bounces just like we did with TEL. Look at what happened here with TEL, right? We dropped severely from 11,000 Satoshis all the way down to 3,000 Satoshis, right? 75% drop. And then look, we came all the way right back up. So almost a 300% gain right there, right? Just from that bounce. So look out for that because Shiba could give you some, if you like the volatility, you can play with a little bit. I'll probably play with a little bit of my profits, not all of it, to see if I can catch a few bounces just like this, right? So as you can see, came back up here. Then we came back down again. See, we revisited again this 7, 8, 6 level, and again from here 3,000 satoshis to 6,000. So we did another 100%. So even in the midst of its downtrend, multiple times, this was 300%. This was another 100%. So there's still like another 400% gains out of that. And right now, like I said, Shiba is right now on this 50-week moving average. Normally, when something hasn't hit the 50-week moving average in a long time, we normally get a bounce, right? I mean, that's what Bitcoin did as well. So look out for that with Telcoin. But I just wanted to make this video about Shiba and just say to people, I hope that you just took some profits. You can still hold on to a bit if you are expecting it to get to, 1 cent. Once again, remember how this game goes. All of the marketers and stuff like that. Sorry, that's my daughter. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys, I am back. That's what happens when you have a 3-year-old. So daddy duty comes first. All right, so yeah, guys. So like I said, just look out for that. You got to learn to take some profits. I mean, you bought down here, you're up 1,000%. There's no reason you should not be taking some profits, guys. Take some profits along the way. All right, take care, guys. Until next time.